Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. I am not entirely sure how much I did in between episodes, or where exactly we stopped last time. Either way, we're level 66 now, which is probably like a level or two higher than when we last left off. I really don't remember exactly. I spent some time doing basically this, after realizing that we had reached a point where there was one type of enemy that we could actually one-shot, and it's these teeth guys. Basilius rank 19. I saw that he was about to hit that. So yeah, obviously I've used the opportunity to, you know, give everyone a couple of levels and archetypes that they could use.
I see.
Mostly, and yeah, I mean, that's
Fascinating.
basically it.
All right.
Pugilist, yes.
And count.
Of course, of course.
I'll do it.
Nice. Punch him to dust.
I can use
Maybe
this.
he'll even get a chance. Sure, might as well switch to it. I mean, yeah, you need to switch to it if you want to. Allow you to level. Oh, I did actually set this. I mean, I guess I might as well. If I'm gonna use one of these, it's gonna be the Pugilist, I guess. So, Fiery Strike, sure. Sense of Kinship? Just 10% attack increase makes sense. I guess that's why I equipped it. Physical Strike. I think I equipped that by accident or forgetting that. No, actually, why did I equip that? Also, is it this one who learns Power Thrust? Yeah. It would be nice having access to another one of these, I guess. So yeah, we're obviously going to learn that. Perfect Punch. And Fiery Strike just makes sense. Passive, I guess. Just more attack power? Why not? Oh, you cannot. Okay, that's fine. I guess you don't have the cold version of this, so sure, whatever. Frenzy, sure. Multiple hits. Why not? Because this is also a single target. Yeah. Not that I'm planning to actually use him. That being said, did I switch the party around? No, it's basically back to my default setup, because obviously I haven't really been fighting anything in, you know, squad battle, just like this. And I'm just, for some reason, as if this is in any way interesting, demonstrating basically what I've been doing. It's surprising how much these little things are still worth, even after having gained a couple of levels. Also, PC is being extremely choppy right now. I have no idea what's up with that. I was gonna say that it seemed to have gotten better, but maybe not. Oh yeah, we're also in the Thief archetype, because supposedly, or, well, not just supposedly, the ability of the Thief is... Is there one over here? No. The ability of the Thief is to steal items, so in addition, or I suppose sometimes you get the rare drop, or I don't know exactly how it works. No, maybe you just occasionally get the normal drop from enemies when you kill them in the field like this, and that's how we sometimes get Magla pills from those teeth. So we've gotten a few of them, but their drop rate is not amazing. It definitely feels lower than from those moth-type enemies, for example. We're back up to 48. I don't know how low we were, but we haven't really been getting a whole lot. I was hoping to get more of those, but maybe the ability, maybe the Thief's ability is specifically getting an item. I mean, you get different items. We've been getting tons of, like, masks and, you know, these items required for special experiments. And in fact, I think one of the things I did in between episodes, or when I did a little bit of grinding, was to go to academia and craft basically everything that I could, everything that seemed, prioritizing whatever seemed useful in terms of summons for the Devil Summoner. So we got a few more options here now. We got an electric attack against all enemies. We got a piercing attack, which also lowers defense. We can repel physical attacks. We have our ice attack, and then these for backup. Yeah, that kind of thing. I made a bunch of masks there for the mask dancer. Actually, only a couple remain that we don't have, but yeah, we're missing a couple of those materials. Anyway, we're finally done, finally ready to leave this place for, well, at least the next 20 days or so. It's going to be night soon.
Okay,
sure.
then.
Let's have dinner. Dinner sounds good. Back to the Grand Rat Tavern.
Just saying.
Blimey, didn't see that coming today, did we? Could have guessed that that antique-looking statue was causing all this mess. I find it difficult to believe as well. Just what did Louise do to those king's servants? Yeah... probably nothing. Or maybe he did, who knows. We won't know until we get the man himself to tell us. If we break all those statues, he can't just ignore it, can he?
Right.
It's not like we have a choice. It's the only way to stop the madness that's spreading throughout the city. Let's rest up so we can give it our all next time. Yes.
The deadline is...
In the 25 days we've got left, we need to bring the kingdom back to our side. Well, we're actually quite close to that already. We won't very well be taking down Louise's stronghold if we can't regain their support.
And so...
I wonder if there was another opportunity to bet on our rank? But, I mean... what would be the deadline for that? Maybe if I remember and if we get a chance, I'll check if the gambler is back. Outside the recruitment office in Brylehaven, was it? If we're to challenge Louise, we'll have to hone our magic and abilities as much as we can manage. Yeah, well, I've done some work in that regard. Maybe a bit too much, as usual. We'll see. Perhaps we should make use of the Colosseum and stretch the limits of our powers there. Oh yeah, I'm planning to do that. You all look like you've been through the ringer. Nothing like food and rest to fuel the mind and body, eh? I'd say we earned our rest today. Oh yeah, indeed.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 25 days remain.
Look at
Lauren
this.
sends something. Great Spirit does times 2. Ooh. Thanks.
All right, then.
Good stuff. Alright. So,
Well,
what can we do? What should we do? Hulkenberg is not ready. Oh, she wants to talk while traveling, right? I think. Yufa needs something? Oh no, Basilio needs something. No, wait, he wanted to talk while traveling. So are we actually missing a stat for Hulkenberg?
Hey,
Yeah, okay. Next time we're on the road.
let's see.
Hmm?
all right.
You should let me know. Okay, they both want to talk while traveling. Unfortunately, we only have one location that we're going to be traveling to. Although, wait, no, it takes 2 days. That's actually perfect. Okay, that might work out perfectly.
See.
With any luck. But what about Yufa, though? That worries me a little bit. I don't... Oh, because we were on the quest. Yeah, of course. Kind of want to finally get that out of the way, to be honest. Okay. Right. Yeah, why don't we start with that? I mean, since we cannot hang out with anyone directly anyway, and it turns out the weather situation is not what I thought it was, we can just go ahead and start working on those quests. And for her, we want to go to the volcano, right? Skill? No, what? Quest. Down here. Wayward Shepherd. Right. Sanctor Hyperic, of course. Eloquence increase. Wait, is that even something we need? Coincidentally? Right, so then the Legendary Greatsword question mark? Wisdom for that one. Okay, wait, Wisdom and Eloquence are both still needed. Awesome. That is extremely good. Okay, awesome. As if I needed any more convincing. You know what we're actually going to do first, though, is purify a bunch of things with our good friend Guido here.
Right.
Yeah, shut up. Thrifty Abacus, no. Amino Habakiri, Blade of Totsuka, plus a bunch of these things. 2 of our 6 Heavenly Waters. But, I mean, it's a great sword. Stroll is currently using that, technically, although I wasn't super impressed, I guess, with his samurai performance. But, I mean, a better weapon will help with that. Increased damage against human-type monsters. Okay. I mean, we're probably gonna fight more humans. It's probably a pretty safe assumption. And this is obviously just a straight-up increase over the non-purified version, so congrats. Lance of Judgment. Oh, you're both in the Knight Archetype right now. Forgot about that. Interesting. I mean, in that case, it probably makes sense to use this. Increases the chance of counter skills activating. It's again 2 of those Heavenly Waters. Did we have a chance to steal those specifically from the Mimics and I decided not to because I was too lazy, basically? Or I didn't... Well, actually, why didn't I? I want to say it was only Graced Water, not Heavenly Water? I don't know. Yeah, everything needs this now, of course. Oh dear, I have to choose. No, even the trinkets do, or the armor pieces. And we have so many. Oh, this is bad. Well, we might get some Heavenly Water in some of the dungeons, hopefully, but we might also get more things to purify, so... Whoops. I mean, I wanted that sword, though, probably. We probably don't want this, necessarily. Decrease the cost of money skills, I mean, whatever. We have money. You know. Money aplenty. What a weird thing to say. Lance of Judgment, yeah, I mean, I could make this, but honestly, I'm still not super in love with all the Knight-type archetypes. This would be useful for sure. It's damage against Undead type, not sure that we're necessarily going to fight those. I don't think any of the dungeons were described as having undead necessarily, although they could. Edge of Calamity, yeah, well... Increase strike attack strength, so basically just increase strength with this weapon even more. And that's good, if I'm ever gonna use a Berserker for real. Duelist's Headgear, let's see. Greatly increase evasion against Slash, I mean, it's whatever. Oh, right, we got Slash, Pierce, Strike, so we can choose. Asura's Hand, significantly increase Slash attack strength. Well, I mean, this is a bit of a no-brainer, because we're always gonna have... I mean, the Prince archetype itself uses slash damage, of course, as does the Warrior line. And, yeah, so we're definitely gonna have a use for that. Yakshas is for piercing, I see, and Rakshasa is for striking. Makes sense. Yeah, I want to say we probably want to prioritize this one. Let's not equip that right away, though. I guess we don't really need these, then. I mean, not desperately. They might still be useful. 9 evasion, too, is not nothing. Do we want one? Do we want one of these immediately? This is not a huge damage increase over whatever they're currently using. I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna hold off on using any more for the time being. We'll see how much more water we get from the dungeons. Bit of a shame that we did not get a one-handed sword, but I keep saying that. Right now, obviously, he's using something else. I'm probably just gonna switch him back, to be honest, and just have him gather. It's not like he needs anything else, right? He already has his Archetype unlocked. So I'm just gonna put him in Prince Archetype, and he's gonna keep collecting experience, and we're gonna get items that way, which is good enough. Just for convenience, I'm gonna leave him in this. Right, it automatically equips Asura's hands, which is what I would want. Hero's Cuirass. I guess it auto-equips the strongest weapon we have. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna find something better, hopefully. Everyone else has access to something with 400 attack power plus, so this seems quite underpowered now. This is all stats plus 5, which is very good. And this is, of course, more slash attack. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Right, you auto-equip this because you had the unupgraded version already. Right. Do we not have something with extra strength here? I mean, technically this, but it's obviously a big downgrade defensively. Not even that big, honestly. Half damage received from enemy ambush. I mean, we typically don't get ambushed a lot, and I wonder if this even takes effect when it's not on the main character. Is it enough to just have this on anyone in the party? In which case it would be a little bit helpful. It's an extra 5 strength, and I guess I was complaining about his damage output. It's not that much less defense, and he gains some evasion, so actually we're gonna go with this. Strength, endurance, and all stats. Sounds good. Right. You're currently using this. Nullifies fire. Right, I did equip that on you. Protection, strength magic, strength plus 9. Those stats, I don't know. I mean, he's never going to be particularly good. I'm really only leveling Knight because he needs the levels anyway. In fact, does he? Yeah, no, he needs Magic Knight, so he needs to max out rank. Max out the Knight rank, but he's actually almost there, so yeah, we won't have to deal with that much longer. But then, of course, we're going to have to deal with the next underpowered archetype, which is fine. You're learning Devil Summoner, and you now have a few more options in that regard, so that's good. We still don't have a better Crozier, which is also, of course, very underpowered at this point, so wouldn't mind a better one there either. Magic, magic, magic. Lots of magic, actually. Okay, looking good. I think we're ready.
Let's go.
Are we departing?
We are departing, unless, of course, the weather isn't great, in which case we'd have to do something about it. Right, there is a landmark here, which I'm assuming...
That's that then.
Can you tell?
Here's where
We're gonna fly to this one, right? So are we even gonna pass by this? I guess we
your
must,
call.
because how else would we go there? But,
A village, is it?
yeah, it is.
this place.
Right,
Oh, I don't like. We do have a request there.
let's do that. I mean, we're gonna have the opportunity to... Actually, are we gonna have the opportunity to spend time with someone even while we're flying? It's still a one day's worth of travel, right?
I should very much.
It's your call.
Let's
Let's
go.
be off.
What to pick?
This is so hard. Juna comes to mind. Yes. Wait.
Excuse me.
Is she also one of the options? Alright, it's all 3 of them. I mean, we could finally max out Haltenberg. Or continue Juna's quest, because, you know. Right, that's gonna finally unlock the Masked Dancer. Well, the Persona Master, rather. And we already unlocked hers. But of course, I'm also a little bit worried about advancing his story quickly if I want to... If I hope to actually finish this. And we're gonna be doing some traveling, so maybe I should actually start with him, just so we have more options later on. And we don't run out of days to finish his story, perhaps. It would be annoying if we got close to it, but, you know, ended up not being quite able to do it in the end. So... maybe we should just start with him.
Alright.
Any bathroom epiphanies?
Right.
Nope.
Well then. Got it. What's this?
Mellow milk, fragrant spice. Cool. Not what we need, though, but we're not gonna get what we need from the pantry. Because what we need is Queen's honey jars. And apparently you get those as a byproduct of fishing, which... I mean, it's really just unfortunate that they didn't even give us a dungeon that requires traveling over the sea. So... if we want to go fishing, we have to specifically set a course for a place we don't even want to visit, just to have the opportunity to use the fishing minigame, if you want to call it that. And then for a chance at a jar, or maybe, I don't know, can you even get more than one? So up to... maybe we'd have to fish up to 3 times just to be able to craft this, which is crazy to me. Maybe we can get it some other way. Either way, I'm not gonna spend time on that. I did not pick that. I'm assuming we don't have it. Oh, wait. Literacy work. We haven't finished this? Oh, interesting. Not yet. There he is.
Sam!
You seen the sky? Proper weird looking, indeed. You feeling hungry? Right, you wanted to cook for me. Wanted to thank you for coming along on my errand last time, yeah? So I figured I'd cook you something. Well, I'm starving. Fantastic. Wait, you're happy I'm starving? How mean of you. Well, table for one, right this way. I mean, you could be nice and cook for everybody, but... oh, well, that was fast. I thought we were actually going to do the cooking. Good, innit? That's my try at tree nut egg drop soup. And honey glazed poison cocasados chicken. Honey glazed poison? Excuse me? The food looks really great, actually. Yeah, we're just ignoring the poison part? What's the matter? Lose your appetite? Oh, the poison! Yeah, okay. I'm glad you're addressing that. Nah, no worries, mate. Salt cured, yeah? I got all the actual toxins out. Ain't dangerous or anything. I'm gonna take your word for it. It's got a salty sweet glaze and leaves the tongue tingling for more.
Yeah?
See? Good, eh? More, please.
Yeah.
You're only one bite in and you want more? Guess you really are keen on it. Truth is, it wasn't long ago that I couldn't cook a thing. After the igniter experiments, my sense of taste got loads sharper. Couldn't eat much unless it tasted very nice. So I sort of picked up cooking to fend for myself.
Right, right.
Alright, got an after-dinner treat here too.
Oh, yeah.
So, here we got baked fruit sweets, right? Along with some Alento tea. The tea's bitter stuff, so I preserve the leaves and sugar. The gentle scent calms the heart.
I mean...
Alento's one of them what you call sedative herbs. I drink it myself on nights when the pain gets loud. Must be rough. That's rough, buddy.
Just a sec.
Yeah, can be. It's like something's trying to kill me from the inside sometimes.
Oh, right.
Reminds me, I never did get to tell you about these old wounds. Me and Del, we both grew up in the slums. Well, I call them slums, more like a trash dump. No parents or anything, so every day was pretty miserable. I went to enlist, hoping we could afford to eat that way. They told me I was too young, but I got invited to be part of some igniter development facility. Told me I'd be helping them test igniters before the soldiers got him. But they left out the part about them testing him on us. If we lived or died, didn't matter. Vinka was there too. You know, my mate who split his house with us. At the facility, you got room, board, and a bit of coin. Slave wages. But if the igniters went unstable on you or stopped being useful, that's it, you're done. So no matter what they threw at us, or how bad we hurt, we took it all, we had to. They tricked you into it?
About that. Nope.
Don't know if I'd call it that. Even if we'd known everything it meant, it's not like Del and I had any other choice back then. Dawn to dusk, all we had was pain. Death was always one faulty igniter away. Looking back, I'd never have gotten through it without our Del. The experiments got worse, and I started losing friends to him, one by one. Ended up at death's door myself, and that's when Del had enough and broke us out. Del was in rough shape himself, but he carried me, ran with me all the way to the church. That's where we met Lady Rella. She told me, what's it like now? What it's like now, it's not all there is. If you keep living, the world will surely change. Feels like I finally get what she meant. I get to treat you a nice meal. Treat you to a nice meal. I even got to meet Vinka again. Wouldn't have had those chances if I'd given up. And now giving up's still lasting on my mind. Hell, I've got some actual hope. You might just be able to build the world Del and I dreamed of. I can sense Basilia's determination to live and his deep trust in me. Wow.
Me and Del didn't live
Science
well.
skill, battle aura. Probably should have prioritized getting him at least to rank 3 for that experience boost, because he's definitely lagging behind quite dramatically now. But, oh well. That's why Del stopped growing, you know. Side effects of the experiments and all. Oh, crap. I hadn't even thought about that. Although I wonder if that's just a bit of a after-the-fact explanation for, you know, why he was so short, and it was really just... They just designed him that way, and thought it was interesting to make the much smaller one the older brother, you know. But okay, at least there's an in-universe explanation for it. Even if it's not a very nice one. By the look of him, Vinka got the opposite. Might be a little grayer, but he's not actually aged all that much, you know. In any case, seems like he's doing well. I can be glad for that, at least. Yeah, he was having pain. Didn't seem well to me.
Wait.
Wait, you don't mean he was lying about his sleeping wrong? He was, wasn't he? You can't even sleep wrong on your chest anyway, right? I mean, I'm sure you could. I've woken up with all kinds of pain. But... yeah... Damn it, can't believe he slipped it past me. And I bought it without a second look. I've got to ask Vinka what the hell's going on.
Sorry.
But we probably won't be able to make it today. Yeah, definitely not today. Take me to Brylehaven when you can. You got it. Sure.
Far to the north of Altabury, Mount Volcano rises through the molten ash of its own making. Magla crystals are swallowed by the lava, and a malevolent heat scorches the air. Conditions only hideous monsters could find alluring. Or perhaps the monsters are not the only ones. Defying reason, the party descends into the maw of the pyre.
I mean, not because we enjoy it. Although, who knows, maybe we might.
This is the place.
Here we are. This is where we will find Hyperic. My thoughts are filled with concern for those that were brought here. Will you join me in my search? Of course.
Thank you very much.
You have my sincerest thanks. Where are they? Let us proceed with care and caution, so that we miss no clues. Also, is there gonna be a relic here? This feels like a relic place. Yeah, just a second, I sensed something. This feeling, it's... Is there something here? It was only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Nurus is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? Alright. Wasn't planning to. Hey, random person.
Leave it out, mate.
What do you want? Just so you know, this ore's mine. You better not try to swipe it, or you'll be sorry.
Actually,
We're just here to find some people. Would you happen to know anything about the monsters in here? Oh, guess I got worked up over nothing. Anyway, I can tell you that fire magic won't do a bit of good here. But you could guess that just by looking at him. Could you? I can tell you more, but it'll cost you. Spare a little water?
hey,
We got 28 pristine clear water. I mean, sure.
That's the way, innit?
That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I've got some great info for you. Do you know? So listen, be careful of the Manjula's roar. It'll debilitate you in all the worst ways. And getting attacked while you're like that is dangerous.
Cheers, dear.
If it roars at you, you have to prioritize restoring your abilities. Good luck. Well, thanks. If you get debuffed, maybe you think about curing your debuffs. Amazing tip. Never would have thought of that myself. Anyway, we got Mount Volcano entry. Caves situated in northern Altabury. Naturally formed through volcanic activity. Once discovered, many expected that they would be an abundant source of local ore, and a vast tunnel network was planned. However, just as construction was to begin, horrific monsters were spotted in the caverns, and the workers were forced to retreat. In the end, the inside of the volcano remained largely untouched, and excavation plans were halted indefinitely. Oh. Okay. How much do we have? 86%. Okay, so still quite a bit to find. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk to everybody. We're just gonna head right in as soon as the game is finally done
Okay,
saving. Yes, let's go in.
go.
No fire magic at all. I mean, I guess I probably have... I mean, is that true though? Is there literally no enemy where fire is gonna be useful? I suppose that very well might be the case. So, let's trust the game here. And maybe replace this with something else. Although... Oh, actually, yeah, we could absolutely just put slash boost in. That would be helpful. For you, that would also be helpful. You don't have any fire attack anyway. So, right, mostly support stuff. Bigger shelter, Masakukaja. I mean, this is basically just for mimics anyway. And there might be mimics, but there might also not be. There might be other enemies weak to holy. Who knows? I could give you probably Icy Strike. I mean, that or Frigid Fortress Tactic. It's of course a bit on the pricey side. And I'm kind of expecting enemies that are actually weak to cold. Right, you have Icy Strike as well. I'm guessing, just to mix things up, they're not gonna make every single enemy weak to ice. Oh, you also have Icy Strike. Convenient. And you, of course... you have Summon Fairy, but that's a bit on the expensive side, so why don't we go ahead and give you Blizzardon, which is less expensive.
All right.
Sure. Let's trust the game.
You're not
Just get rid of
serious.
fire. Hey, you're not part of that lot that just passed through, are you? Sorry, what lot? Some sanctor-looking fellow was leading a group of sick and old folks in here. Something about him gave me the shivers, and I couldn't muster the courage to tell him to stop. I'm here to save them. And, of course, we're ignoring the fact that it's been like a week since we actually went after them. But, you know, the explanation can always be that we flew and they had to travel overland. So, you know. I'm glad to hear it. This place is far too dangerous to bring people like that into. Or any people, really. I hope you can find some way to get them to stop. They went towards the room at the deepest point, of course. I hope you can stop them before it's too late. That is the plan. Anything else?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, okay. What's the map say? The map says that there is an item on this particular floor. But of course it's gonna weave up and down. What? Okay, those guys just die. Seem to be the same type that we've also actually seen in the palace. This is gonna be a secret door from the other side. What level actually are these? Maybe I should not kill every single one immediately. Level 50, oh, that's cute. Adorable. So, I mean, in practice we might not really have to worry about any of the enemies and their elemental affinities, except for the boss, because everything else might just die like that. Well, there usually are a couple of tougher enemies that are significantly higher level, scattered throughout. Grand Iron, right? So far, it's been completely linear, right? I mean, there is the shortcut to unlock later.
Hey!
Hey, have you seen a man who looks like a sanctor? He would have had a whole caravan of people with him. Kinda hard to miss.
What is it?
I sure did. The fellow leading them did look like a sanctor, but he was blowing away the monsters in his path with no trouble. Really. I thought he was using some sort of light magic, but then each monster he killed was swallowed by this darkness. I'm still a bit shaken.
That's...
Sounds like we're going to need some extra defense against magic attacks. Planning to stop him? Be careful. I think that dark miasma was a hex. Getting hit by one of those could spell real disaster. It seems like you're in a hurry, but I wouldn't go in without preparing first if I were you. I mean, I'm not really sure what I would do specifically. I mean, dark magic? Just dark defense? Is that all I would need to do? I guess if I really wanted to, I could make sure. But on the other hand, how tough is he really gonna be? Realistically. I keep seeing more enemies pop up on the map. Oh. Level 23? Really? What's up with these super weak enemies here? Right, I did run past something though. Yeah. Let's try this ladder first. Okay, with things on this level that we want to check out apparently. Or does it just mark all treasure chests until we found the relic? Is that how this has worked? Maybe. It's been a little while. Okay, we can drop down here, which looks like it's just gonna lead to a place we've been to. Hello there, Gold Beetle. Welcome aboard. This one we're gonna have to jump down. Wait. But again, it looks like it's just... Oh, wait, we can sneak past here, actually. And it is indeed a chest. And it is not a mimic.
Hmm?
The treasure chest. Is it actually the one?
Whoa.
Oh.
Huh. Stitched sphere. Beautiful sphere made from black stone. There are traces along the surface indicating it was pieced together. Oh, that was easy.
This.
I mean, it always is. What's this little pebble? It's glowing from the inside. Never seen a gemstone quite like this. Except for the 6 relics we found before. Can't imagine it'll be of any use to us. Guess I'll just leave it here then? No.
Wait a second!
Wait, hang on. You know, now that I think about it, could this be one of the relics that Nurus mentioned? I can't be sure, but we've only found so many of them before, but
Hey!
let's show it to him anyway. I can't believe we're still making such a fuss over these things. After, you know, it should just be... Our characters should just acknowledge what they are after the first one we found. But they don't. Okay, we can drop down, or we could just run back to the ladder. Literally not gaining anything by taking these shortcuts. Unless we do, just on the off chance that we're somehow not gonna land where I think we're gonna land, but we did land exactly there, so never mind. Right, we got a hole to jump down here, but we don't know where that leads to yet, so slash up a couple more of these things. And a couple of these things. Not a mimic.
What an incredible find!
That's spectacular!
Beastkiller's Wrath. I mean, it's nice and all. But we have access to something better already. Okay, we got another ladder going back up to... Oh, that's just gonna go to the other side of the shortcut door. Literally just that. Magla pills, please. Uh-oh. Okay. Hey, you're slightly tougher. Yeah. Okay, I mean, a lot higher level, but still below our level. Of course.
This looks valuable.
Incredible.
Jester's daggers. Can we please find a sword? Like a one-handed sword. Also, we need to jump down the hole. Yeah, of course. I was gonna say that, kind of run into a dead end here, but no, not quite. Sure. Drop down into the unknown. No way to return immediately. It would be scary if we weren't vastly overleveled for this dungeon, of course. Okay.
Excellent.
There's
We shall
at
fight
least
well.
this type of enemy that we have to fight the normal way. It's a lava mandula. Of course it is weak to cold. And also to crushing. Which is good. It resists that, but it would lower its defense. It would be nice if we could frostbite it. And it might be weak. Oh, it is frostbitten actually. So that means it's gonna take extra damage, right? Or something? I thought I had seen something like that. I guess I'm gonna just go with a Blizzard on here because we should be able to finish him off if we don't wake him. Oh wait, actually, we're getting a full extra round of attacks too. Still stunned. I mean, if I stop now, we should be easily able to finish him next turn. Whereas I'm not sure that we can necessarily do it in 3 more attacks. So you know what? Let's just play it a bit safe. Let's see how much Crushing Fist is actually going to do. Okay, that's similar, I think. You're doing some pretty nice damage there, actually, Mr. Samurai. You know what? You can conserve your mana. You could, or we can just cast this and be done with it. Honestly, I don't foresee running out of mana in this dungeon, considering we're not really going to be doing a whole lot of actual fighting.
How's that?
Okay, nice, nice.
I knew I could do it!
Good job. Okay. Got any more of those? Or these? It's fine too. A whole row of these. What's the point of that setup? Who knows? Okay, that's it for here. We need to jump even further down. Okay. Bunch of stuff crawling around here, but nothing we can very easily deal with. Oh, actually even one-shot that one. Oh. Ooh. Nice try, moths. Don't think I've seen one of those drop a magla pill yet, but pretty sure every moth type so far has had a chance to do that. I guess I could actually, you know, considering that we're not really doing any actual fighting, well, except there is another one of those guys coming up. I could swap back to Thief. Let's see what we get, you know. It's conveniently not going to change anything, just a weapon, so sure. Did I get a lava crystal from this, which is just a normal drop? Oh dear, this is where it might get a little bit complicated. This goes up to that room, which goes to an item and then even higher up, and actually to another shortcut, so we should just do this real quick. Item? Oh. Talisman of the War God. That might be good. That opens that. Oh. Still the occasional hiccups. What's going on with that?
Expect no quarter.
Oh, this is very helpful, of course, especially since I didn't make sure that...
Work. Hear my prayer.
Okay, thanks for the extra turns. That's absolute overkill at this point, but we'll take it. Yeah, in this mode you don't really have anything. Do we need the red lion cuirass? I mean, probably not, but might as well give it a try. There we go, got lucky with it as well. You know what? Summon Fairy. Isn't it cute? Oh, that was way less damage than I expected. What the heck? Is that supposed to be better damage? Or is it more expensive because it's multi-target? Maybe that's it.
Okay. Yeah, that feels nice. I learned a new ability.
Nope. Need a combo, please. Great fairy dust. Okay. Ghoulstone and corrosive acid. Okay, we're definitely getting extra stuff. For what it's worth. Empty room, hole in the ceiling, yes. Wait, this is actually where we started, isn't it? Yep, okay. So... Wait. There's unexplored stuff basically everywhere? Well, we don't know about this. Well, there is on the very first floor, and there is actually... I guess that quest marker there then must point... So it's not that the game marked every chest for me, because it could be potentially the relic location. It just happened to mark the one with the actual relic, taking away any guesswork, if there was any. And also the location, presumably, of that legendary sword, which is obviously going to be some sort of junk. Anyway, we want to go to the opposite corner of this place. And through here. Why is this... Why is there a dotted line here? Why is this already open? Did we do something to actually open this? And this used to be closed at some point? Who knows? Nice ambush.
Let's take them all out.
Yeah, I probably should equip something. Plunder life, plunder magic. Yeah, this is gonna be resisted. Just not great. Mudo is completely immune. Yeah, this is not optimal. I should definitely equip something. Like specifically Icy Strike, I guess. I suppose I can do that. Draining 13 MP, yay. Yeah, this is just medium to all enemies. Never mind that. Oh, this is heavy, in fact. This is better damage for a single channel. Yeah, just pass, I guess. Still stunned. It's not gonna kill, so let's stop right there. Ooh, okay, getting close to maxing out the knight. Another ladder even deeper down. Wow. Just on the off chance that this is just some sort of... Well, it's just the bottom floor, it looks like. Ah, okay, but it is an optional area, so good we checked. That Elementa is obviously dark, and it's also awkwardly placed with the Manjula right there. How are we gonna manage that, honestly? Yufa has Hamaon available, so we're gonna give you... We could put you in an actual archetype. Also, I never actually said anything here. Whoops. That would explain the lack of options. Perfect punch. I mean, let's go with Icy Strike. Hamadine, why not? You know what, maybe even just for future use, if we are ever actually going to use it again. And then finally we can do something. Slash boost. We do have the Dark Sword attack, but that's basically it. MP. Physical skill attack. What are we gonna mostly do in this form anyway? Lucky find? I mean, might as well, right? If we want to maximize getting items. Okay, I'll try to sneak past, I guess, so we can kind of pin it against the wall. I don't know if we're attacking... Okay, we're actually attacking the Elementa, and it's even lower? Why is it down to like 5% HP? Or 10% exactly? I'm not necessarily complaining, just wondering. Can we just kill it like that? We absolutely can, okay. Turns out absolutely no preparation was required for that thing. Huh.
Not bad, eh? I'll always aim higher.
Not bad.
We can't get
Wait,
floppy.
did I even... Oh. Because I was a bit premature.
Let's maintain this momentum.
Let's do that. Hey, actual icy strike for 800 damage. Not terrible. I mean, he still has very considerable strength, obviously. And GG.
Power wells within me. Steady effort is key.
Endurance up by 2. Okay. Not a mimic. Good sword, good sword, come on.
Done.
I mean, that's not the kind of sword I was thinking about. We're talking about. Thanks, I guess. Heismay. You want to learn this.
All right.
We need to get to rank 15, I think?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
The Magic Knight. Yes, yes.
My power swells forth.
Sure. Yeah, equipment is gonna just stay the same, conveniently. We are going to need Magic Knight rank 10 only. Okay. Right, and then of course we're gonna have to unlock this. And we do need rank 8 with Mirrors before we can learn that. Okay. Well, we're gonna get to rank 7 after this dungeon, so that's good. And then, yeah. We're gonna have to master, presumably, actually we might not need to get to rank 20 with it, with the Dragoon. Maybe it's also only rank 15, but either way, it's gonna take a bit more of a commitment still, but we're getting pretty close, thankfully. Skill Inheritance, let's just copy what we have here. Power Thrust is good, Crushing Fist, sure, just to have that. Although... Wait, Shield Arts? Oh. That's weak damage to all enemies. Right, we only unlock that toward the end, of course. Icy Strike, sure. Power Thrust, Icy Strike, and then whatever, basically. Well, I mean, right now we don't have any kind of attack, so... in fact... Well, we do have the Power Thrust. Do we have a better... piercing attack? I kinda hate that they don't show the damage icon for things you don't have unlocked. Because that way you have to kind of just... you know, parse the text, which is obviously not as convenient as... just seeing an icon and knowing exactly what you're dealing with. Because we didn't really... Yeah, you know what, just go with that. It's fine. It'll be fine. Almost at the 1 hour mark. I wonder if I should just push on through to the other side of this dungeon. Or take a break. I mean, there's gonna be a checkpoint before the final room, obviously. There always is. So I could try to just find my way there quickly. Oh, hey there. What's going on here? I probably wanted to get to that other staircase north of here, but at this point we're made our way around. Maybe these moths actually do not drop magla pills. Instead just drop the fairy dust, which is a multi-target healing item, right? Which is not bad. So did I miss any other staircases? No, we just went down to this place, and we went further down. That was a dead end, so really the only way forward is, in fact, this other ladder here. Oh, is it just a straight shot, actually? Oh. Okay. But, I mean, there's gotta be more, though. How do we get there? There's some holes to drop down onto this floor. And then there's a little separate area in the top left. And something more here. Okay. Maybe there's just something past this room then. Maybe this is not the end. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take a break here. I'm gonna save. And just resume from here. I don't know that this is necessarily the dungeon where I want to spend more time grinding in between episodes. The enemies here are kind of weak. I'm sure we can find something better. Also, it's all quite spread out, and, you know, the enemies don't drop anything useful, or anything too useful either. I'm sure we can find something better, someplace better, if we need to grind it all. But, yeah. We can just continue from here, and then we'll see how much longer this particular dungeon is going to take, or maybe we're going to head right into the next one, or we'll see. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.